Hi, and welcome to Origin of Concepts. Have you ever wondered where the blowing of the ram's horn originated from, or why this concept was ever mentioned in the Bible myth and other places? Well, I'm about to tell you in a second, because it's no secret that the ram's horn um, everything about mythical ram's horn or horn um, is a concept made with inspiration from the Milky Way center, and it's way older than the Abrahamic religions. So let me show you. First of all, the ram is the silvery shadow here. This is the ram from all the mythologies out there. And the ram's horn is the crescent here. And we could put it up here. And then you will see the ram in the sky. And we got the eye here of the ram. So here you got the ram head, which is the foundation for all myth around the entire world regarding rams. I think ancient Egypt is one of the oldest. And of course, everything in the biblical narrative has its origin in ancient Egypt. Well, most of it. They also loaned something from the Persians and other places. All right. In Jewish traditions like Shofar, the ram horn is an allegory of the uh, is an allegory of a it's like a wake up call. So when you blow the the ram's horn, you manifest the spirit, so to speak, because it's all about the spirit here inside the Milky Way center, the golden disk light and the manifested spirit. And let me show you why. Because let me outline the disk here. And then we got the striped shadow here, which is the horn. So here you got the ram horn. And when you're blowing in the horn, the spirit will manifest in you or in everything in this mortal world. And we could also turn it around, because it's very important, because there's no sound if you not blow in the horn. So let me show you something very interesting here. Because the Milky Way center here, if we following the outlines, is the big mouth. And in the big mouth, we got the horn. And this time I'll turn it around. We could do it like this. So here you got the horn. So now the big mouth in the Milky Way center is blowing the ram's horn. So here you got the entire foundation of blowing the ram horn. And the striped shadow is also the stripes here behind is also the sound wave, the sound, the manifestation of spirit and the manifestation of the physical world. All right. And in the Bible myth, the blasting of the ram's horn caused the walls of the ancient city of Jericho to fall. And the wall of Jericho is also an analogy, or not an analogy, but a a myth based on the striped shadow here, because this is the city wall. Jericho, the wall of Jericho, is this wall. It was never anywhere else. It's here in the Milky Way center. And when we blow the horn, you know, the wall is falling down. And this is the sound of the trumpet or the horn that is blasting the wall away. So it's all concentrated around the striped shadow here. Okay, and we got another Bible myth with the ram's horn here, because God commanded Abraham to sacrifice his son Isaac at Mount Moriah. So let me show you Mount Moriah here. And Moriah is basically more this part of the Milky Way. But for now, this is the mountain in the sky. Sorry. At the last moment, an angel stopped Abraham, and he saw a ram caught in the bush, catched by its horns, which he sacrificed instead of Isaac. And let me show you where this myth comes from, because now I'll make the ram again here. And the ram's horn is like here. The striped shadow here. And now, the stripes in the striped shadow is also the bush. And it's the same bush as the burning bush, which also is a Bible myth, with the golden light going into the bush. So the bush is not consumed by the fire, but it's burning. So here you see that story. And I could add a little, it's a little off topic, but well, it's related, because the small, the Isaac, is put on the altar here. The little boy. This is always the little boy, and it, we call it the binding of. That's the binding of Isaac or something like that, because this is the bound boy, ready to be sacrificed in the fire, saved by a ram in a bush. Okay, and then we got I think one of the most famous in Exodus, and we got this text: "Do not go up on the mountain or touch the base of it. Only when the ram's horn sounds a long blast may they go up on the mountain." So first of all, we got all the Israelites here. That's the bunch of stripes here, representing the Israelites on the bottom of the mountain. And they are not allowed to go up before the blast of the long horn here is sounding. So here you got it, the great horn. And of course, the stripes here, are the sound of the horn. So that's all. Now you know why you are running around and blowing in horns, and which ritual you have or what you make out of it. It's up to you. I just tell you where all the ideas origins, and it's in the Milky Way Center. So that's all, folks. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. And until then, take care. Bye.